Towson UTeach is the university's new teacher preparation program for students pursuing secondary school certification in mathematics and science. So students who want to teach in grades 7 through 12 in a discipline of science or mathematics would come to Towson UTeach. We're the first program in Maryland and the first in our region. Towson UTeach has three main hallmarks. Our students go in the field early and often into public schools to teach. So starting their freshman year when they come to Towson University, the very first semester they have the opportunity to practice teaching in mathematics and science. They're supported during that field teaching experience and every field teaching experience after that by master teachers. Our master teachers are former public school teachers who have exemplary teaching and leadership experience. They coach our students throughout all their field teaching experiences, freshman through senior year, and they teach the early 100 level courses. Additionally, the final hallmark is that our education courses are focused on the learning and knowing of mathematics and science. So the pedagogy of math and science differs somewhat from other disciplines. In math and science, it's very important for students to develop their reasoning skills. If you construct your understanding of why something works, it becomes more meaningful for you, and you can build upon those understandings later on. And should you forget them, you can reconstruct it because you've been through that process once. So our courses are designed to help our students facilitate their students' reasoning skills in math and science through inquiry and constructivism.
First and foremost, it's important for them to be able to make an informed decision, and that decision is grounded in the field experiences. As Linda said, we're sending our students in the very first semester into a public classroom, and they teach entire full lessons, and they also plan those lessons. So what they get out of that is a full comprehensive understanding of what this profession is about, what it is involved, and whether or not they want to do that. So we always tell our students on that first course, we want you to fall in or out of love with teaching right then and there, because if you fall in love with teaching, then you can commit yourself to this profession.
If you're in schools every year and you have the experience of being in an elementary school, several middle school placements and high school placements in Baltimore County, Baltimore City, and other counties, at the end of the day, you have a broad array of experiences that help you define your teacher identity and go forth in your own career.
We hope that these many experiences that they have allow them to have a longer growth of their teacher identity. We want them to be able to play with different ideas, and we want them to be able to ground what they're learning in their academic classes in that authentic experience. So now they're learning something on campus that comes from a theoretical academic background, and then they can go ahead and experience that in the classroom by trying it out, by incorporating something in a lesson and see how it works. And so the students really get to connect with other students, and that's incredibly valuable, especially when they're freshmen and new to the campus, and they support each other. And that support is really important in their academic success, in their personal growth, and they connect not just with each other across their own classmates, not just with freshmen, but they have the opportunity to connect to all the Towson UTeach students, whether they're seniors or juniors. What's next for us is that we have our first graduating class coming up in May, and so this is very exciting. This is a fairly new program. So we have the first group of students graduate, and with that comes our induction phase, which is slightly different from other programs. Also, we are hoping to support our students in the first 2 years of teaching in the district and help them through those challenging first couple of years and make sure that they are going to be successful in the classroom. So that is our immediate focus, and then of course there is a time for us to reflect on what we have done and how we can improve what we're doing. And become more specific to the needs of everybody involved.